waiting till I hear that door open again, everyone. Then we'll make our move.
Did I see that? Or did I not? Mine does play tricks in my old age.
And when he spoke.
Thus says the builder, be not afraid of the words which you have heard, and those who would seek to destroy the way of the hammer. For they have blasphemed me, and surely I shall bring calamity upon their number. I will cause them to fall by their own hand. Incline then ear to the builder's words, keep thy way pure before me, and I shall prove my faithfulness. For I am thy sword, and thy great reward. Like Ezekiel 14:32-38.
Snow in sunny port. Bah, 'tis most assuredly the city this day.
Just gonna watch this guy for a little bit to see what he does. If he doesn't do anything else but stare this way, then stare at the other bookcase, we're gonna make a move without knocking that light out. This will probably be a large mistake because this looks like a priest, which means he can cast spells at me. Okay, we're gonna give this a shot. No, we have plenty of water arrows.
Snow in sunny port. Bah, 'tis most assuredly fair weather in the city this day. Never have I seen such foul weather as in this deplorable excuse for a town.
Sleeping awake, the builder is there. Guards us his children. Trickster beware.
These must be Cavador's quarters.
Brother Cavador, several mechanist heretics have been spied in downtown Sunnyport. 'Tis no secret that they control that blasphemous steam carriage the town council approved, but thus far we have kept them from venting further into town. I remind you that Inquisitor Dibbler interrogated young William, the pastry boy, several weeks ago, when he was caught eavesdropping on private conversation near Brother Onum's office. The Inquisitor was unable to extract any useful information from him before his treacherous throat was cut, though the boy did mention something about the ways of Karis. I fear this does not bode well, nor dare I guess the intentions of these mechanists, but 'twill be nigh impossible to contain the wrath of our eager young acolytes against such apostates. 'Tis been many years past since that the vile smuggling ring was driven from the underbelly of this town, and thus the hammers of our zealous brothers do grow thirsty for the blood of blasphemers and heretics. Give the word, and full inquiries will be conducted upon anyone suspected to have mechanist sympathies. Brother at Arms Malcolm. I feel as if two paths stretch out before me. I have finally met the controversial Brother Karis. I will dare to call him brother here in my writings, for I see in his eyes and hear in his words the same devotion to the builder that fuels my heart. As I stood shivering in the cold, for Quartermaster Samuel had yet to be found, Karis spoke of the new writings of the master builder, his own vision for the future of those who would follow, and a new order which will undoubtedly surpass the glory of the Hammerites. Despite the winter air, I was enveloped in the warmth of the builder as Karis spoke of a marine project, the Cetus Amicus, he so called it. He has been observing my career from afar, and has somehow gained knowledge of my experience in such areas. I am almost suspicious that he has been reading this journal, and is aware of my doubts and fears. How different from my current leaders. This man is a visionary, not bogged down in tradition and the legalistic jargon, which only serve to complicate the plan of the builder. I have given no answer as of yet, for such a decision cannot be made lightly, nor with carnal concerns. I would lose many friends over such a drastic defection. Still, I stand to gain so much more in the Mechanist Order, yet another decision to make. Quartermaster Samuel's family came to claim his body today. Such a tragedy. He was a faithful brother who served our mission well. I am perplexed as to how he met his demise. Again, the builder seems to lay obstacles in my path, issues to consider. Samuel will be hard to replace, and I have little heart to seek another quartermaster. Perhaps it shall not be my burden to bear if I forsake his calling to follow Karis. Onum has yet to return from the mausoleum, and I fear the worst. It has been now 3 weeks. The last of our order to venture there did so less than a generation ago. Many of those brothers left the service of the builder, their faith shaken to the core. Whether the orb will be of any aid to the failing Hammer Order I know not, but I wish no ill toward Brother Onum. Despite his recent behavior, he is a faithful servant of the builder, and should be rewarded for his courage and tenacity in this matter. My newfound hope in the teachings of Karis give me pause concerning the orb. If Onum is successful in recovering the artifact, I will not turn it over to the Hammerites to use against Brother Karis. Better it remain in the depths of those tombs than to become a weapon in the coming battle between the Builder's children. All must heed the words of Karis. My eyes have seen the vision of the Builder's will, the breaking of the metal dawn. Why would not the Builder use all manner of tool and trade to shape his people? Is the Builder so small that his mind is only upon the hammer of our forebears? The Builder hath created man with the ability to wield not only the mallet, but also the pen, not just the hammer, but the gear. Is the Builder of lesser matter than his own children? Are we not created in his image, to follow in his ways? How creative the works of the Builder appear to my eyes! He uses all manner of men, and all manner of tool to accomplish his purpose. He conforms all to his will. Why then will we be ashamed to do the same? Nay, brothers, we should be ashamed if we failed to do likewise. Do not all men belong to the Builder? Does not the metal, and the very soil from which it comes, bear the mark of his great artistry? Why then, my brothers, do we bind ourselves in the tradition of the hammer, when the Builder has set no such bond upon us? Why do we shun the use of any manner of man, when the builder has seen fit to use any man to his own glorious ends. We must loose ourselves from the shackles of our past, from our narrowness and hypocrisy, and take up the new way. I have touched the tools of the builder: gear, steam, flame, earth, hammer, and yes, the cog, but none to the exclusion of the other. We must join together the bounty of his provision, to reach higher, for the sake of the builder's glory, and for the sake of this glorious calling he has placed upon each of us.
Builder, to much praise and victory. The trickster shall not step foot in his house again. Mine services are bound to the builder, where'er he should maketh me stand. Time shall unravel, but yea, the builder remain true. Do mine ears deceive me so?
What's that I see?
Where'er he should
Tis
make
most
me
assuredly
stand.
fair
Time
weather
shall
in the city
unravel,
this
but
day.
yea, the builder remain
I'm trying to think of how to get back, everyone. I don't think we can swim back the way we came. We might be able to make that, though. Or I can try leaving through the front gate here. This strikes me a very poor idea. Once I get down there, there's no getting back up this way. And I can mantle over and hit the roof there, and fall. And then it looks like pull that lever to open the gate. I don't like this idea, though, so... No, we're going back the way we came.
trickster beware.
What was that? Perhaps I've been hasty.
Did I see
Nothing
something
seems to
move?
disturb the builder's peace now.
I'd best to get more rest.
Must be. Hey, what was that?
Oh,
nothing more than sparrows and rats. Cursed scuttling. How odd. Oh, this terrible cold. Curse the monster.
Okay, hey, that wasn't so bad. I thought I was gonna die several times when I was waiting by that one door and the poor mechanist girl opened it up. Oh, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. How about that confusion arrow and that one guard chasing after the archer? That was pretty hilarious. Mental note: shoot the archer next time on patrol, because he'll stand still, turn around, and shoot, as opposed to the guard who won't be able to even engage him. Makes me wonder if I can just walk away from the guards and they just won't be able to hit me. I'll have to try that one time. Overall, I really like this mission. It was not so difficult as I thought. I was confused as to how I was going to get into the cathedral. As you could tell, I went outside looking for a way in and couldn't find one. I had 2 gas arrows and ended up not using them. Well, let's see how we did for treasure. Not so bad. 3/4 of it. I'll accept it. We missed all the secrets, practically. We got 1 of 4. Well, that really stinks. Alright, everyone, but we did it. I'll see you guys in the next mission.